What is going on, everyone? My name is JX and welcome back to the channel. Today I have an awesome video. I have a room tour video. Woohoo! Yeah, I made a room tour back in October, but I was like, dude, I've gotten so much cool items that I want to showcase in my new one, and obviously I've changed a couple things that I want to kind of go over, just really cool items that I've gotten. I guess I'll start over here. This is my comic book wall. I mean, it's filled with around 100 comics or so. And it's pretty damn sick. You know, I got New York Comic Con posters. That one's also a New York Comic Con poster, but I don't have enough space to put on the wall. It's the Thanos versus the Avengers. But yeah, I do have these, you know, New York Comic Con posters, which is pretty cool. A bunch of merchandise, like that's a screen wiper, a little lithograph, some tattoos, postcards, pop sockets, screen wipers again, postcard, and I want to fill the whole thing up of all the ones you could get from each New York Comic Con, but you know, we'll get there one day. There's not that much on the market, especially since I never went. I don't have anything from when I could have went since I haven't been, but hopefully next year. Besides that, I basically have every Contest Champions comic book variant, whatnot. There actually is one I'm missing. It's the Gwenpool one. Which I think I think Marcus might have one that he said he might give me, which is pretty sick of him. If not, there's one for like $100, but I don't know if I want to spend that much money. There's a couple I'm missing on the wall. So besides the Gwenpool one, I'm missing 5, and that 5, I have 4 over here, and then I have one over there. It's the rarest one. It's the Kamala Khan by Kabam Gabe. But besides that, I have all the other ones. That's also another rare one, which is pretty damn cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, those walls pretty much the same. You know, we got the Wu-Tang Clan Contest Champions right over there, and my Legion comic books. But all this is Legion comic books, and all this is contest, and then all of that is miscellaneous Marvel comic books that I have gotten. And then obviously more Contest Champions, except for this one's from the TV show Ultimate Spider-Man, which is pretty damn cool. You know, got little trading cards and fig pins from contest. Over here used to be my entire Contest Champions cards, but I wanted to like frame them, but that didn't go so well. They kind of just fell out of place. And those are the Series 1 cards. I'll talk about it later, but the Series 2 cards just came out, and I'll go over those in a bit. But yeah, not much of this has changed, just besides filling more space on the wall, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's get over here. This is the what you see behind me, because my camera's right there, and this points this way, which is right here, and I'm just going to talk about that real quick. So I moved, there were like a bunch of tubs, which are right there, that were kind of like behind everything. I just felt like I wanted more space. I didn't want to fill more space. I wanted to like have space for everything to breathe. And I started like getting the PS1 and the PS2 over here, and then I thought about the PS3, but it's so like curved, so I decided not to. But got Star Wars collector boxes for those Star Wars games right over here. I got some transparent stuff like the, you know, Juggernaut bottle, the Quantum Nuka Cola bottle, some G Fuel shakers of my favorite artist Logic, and then 2 Deadpool, or I guess 1 Venompool, 1 Deadpool stat, one Venompool Build-A-Figure from Hasbro, which I finally got. It was bought it for $80. It's $100 to $120 if you want to get it yourself. I just got a really good deal, and then I unboxed this Deadpool statue on stream, or on my YouTube video. It was pretty dang cool. You know, just really cool that they have so many Easter eggs in this tiny thing. Over here is different because I think this half I didn't have before, something like that. But all these are Legion comic books, or this one's like Legion. It's from the TV show Legion. It's like a Emmy, like they were nominated for an Emmy, so it was pretty damn cool. But yeah, I got more Legion motion or graphic novels from every point in his comic book career, which is pretty damn cool. I have all the Contest Champions ones. You have the Contest Champions 2, the original one in the 80s, and then the 2015 one, which is pretty cool. This is my dad's ceremonial sword that he got from moving bases and whatnot, so it's pretty cool. And speaking of my dad, a guy made a going away present. He made a sword for someone who was moving, and he hand forged a sword. And my dad was like, "Dude, you got to teach my son how to do that," because I'm a huge fan of the show Forged in Fire. And so he taught me how to make an axe. And yeah, I have my own axe that I forged myself. Not too many people can say that, so I'm one of those cool people who turned a hammer into an axe. So pretty nice. And while I was making the axe, the guy taught me. He was making his own weapon, which he made a karambit out of a wrench. So yeah, not too many people can say they made a karambit out of a wrench, and he did that and gave it to me, so it was pretty cool, and I'd love to do it again. And I posted on my YouTube, my Twitter, and my my Instagram. So yeah, it's pretty cool. This is my PlayStation collectors thing. It's they're called steelbooks. They're basically metal cases. About every video game has one. Some don't. Like you'll see the Clone Wars or certain God of War games and Infamous don't have them. Some of the Marvel games don't have them either. Even I bought like the movie versions of the steelbooks and then put the video game inside of it. So like the Amazing Spider-Man video games 1 and 2 don't have steelbooks, but I just like, hey, what if I buy the movie one? And so that's why I have so many of these. I have every single Call of Duty one. Even that one doesn't even exist. I had someone make that themselves, which is pretty cool, and I thought about getting other ones. So yeah, pretty cool. These are like super rare. Those are like $100 to $200 each. I bought it for like $100, so that's pretty cool, and I even made my money back, which is pretty nice to be able to make your money back. So pretty cool. You know, it's just I have a bunch of other PS3 and PS4 games. I've never owned an Xbox, so if you're Xbox fans, sorry. I'm a huge PlayStation fan, always have been. I've had a PS1 through a PS5 in my lifetime, so it's pretty nice to always be a PlayStation fan. This is my Call of Duty comic book Destiny type of place. About everything's the same. I've kind of moved things around, add a lot more comic books. Added the Realm of Champions poster, which you got at New York Comic Con, and on the back of it is the map of the video game where you go. If you don't play MCOC, I do, and I post all the like cutscenes and whatnot. If you don't play the game, you still want to have the story. Basically, when you play the game, you're in one area. The most common areas are like Wakanda, House of Iron, sometimes the Patriot Garrison, sometimes the Gamma Horde. I mean, you really go everywhere. I think except for the Asgardian Republic. They still haven't built that area, if I'm not mistaken, but everywhere else you go. And then I think Kabam Gabe said that there'll be more areas. Like in the game, I think this has kind of spread open because Wakanda used to not be this small. Their lands were over here and whatnot, and the Maestro kind of took it. But now that he's dead, they're trying to take the land back, so it's a pretty cool thing. You know, I like MCOC, I like contests, and I got a bunch of other collector's items and whatnot that I like to have over here. Over here is the Contest Champion stuff. Just some cool stuff. It's kind of dark over here. Let me turn the brightness up in my room over here. You know, this is still the same. Yeah, you know, still the same, but this is how I make the room brighter. Look at that. So yeah, I can make the room brighter. Pretty cool. But yeah, so over here is the Contest Champions board game, and then I have like a little Civil Warrior shrine over here. But I actually have 2 copies of it because this one got damaged, and then I got a replacement one. So, but if you ever played the board game, I have yet to play it, but my Janick has just recommended it, and you have these cards. You have these cards as well, and you have these things. So I'll play it one day, and I'll probably stream it too. That'd be a pretty cool thing to stream it. Yeah, and here's the Civil Warrior shrine. I have all things Civil Warrior. I think Civil Warrior's had the most things, but here's a prototype of the Civil Warrior, which is pretty cool. Only me and Clobber in Time, and I think one other person in the entire world have a prototype of this. It's pretty cool. CT's is pretty much similar to mine, except for his is 8 inches tall. Mine's 3.75, which is the same as this one over here. So the 3.75, so it's like the same thing. I have the prototype of this. It's pretty cool. You know, I got a really good deal on this. And then Clobber Times is just like mine, except for he's as tall as this guy who came out this year, and this one came out I think in 2018. But I just put him over here. I want to get a little stand for him. Next to the New York Comic Con Mega Blocks, I think that's what it's called. Then the Funko Pop, which I have like extras of because he's pretty cool. He's one of my favorite Kabam creations. I mean, it's just so cool. But yeah, those are new. Those are like MCU Funko Pops that I have. This is new, a New York Comic Con shirt that you got when Venom the Duck came out. Pretty sick. The box with the Deadpool statue. These are still the same. These are the Marvel comic books. If you ever look up like the worst Marvel comic book of all time or series, this is it. This is like the most clickbait comic book of all time because it has basically nothing to do with this character. And like I said before, Iron Man literally almost says the N-word and then Black Panther stops him. So literally never read this. I just thought it was funny, and I thought it was just it's so weird because, you know, Marvel never does these like almost so X-rated stuff. And basically I think that, yeah, I got blacklisted and whatnot, so it's just funny to have. This is new. This is It's not I don't even know what the shirt is. It's just a Kabam shirt. Like it is a Kabam shirt, but I have no idea the story on it. A guy gave it to me. Said his girlfriend bought it for him because he played the game, and he just got rid of it. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. And yeah, I don't even know. I've never seen the shirt before besides when I saw it online, so I got it. But on top of that is the Legion hat from the TV show. I'm a huge fan of Legion. You know, he's my favorite Marvel character. All this is the same. So yeah, like I said, besides everything that I moved, all of it's still the same. It's pretty nice. My axe. But yeah, okay, let's move on. Over here is about the same. That's a Nintendo 64 cartridge I unboxed on stream. It's a completely metal cartridge, which is pretty cool, and it goes to one of the Star Wars games that I'll be playing on stream. About over here is the exact same. I haven't bought any DC stuff in a long time just because nothing's really caught my eye. Over here, these trading cards are still the same. I think I have this one from Moose and Doc, which is pretty cool, and more Legion stuff and Contest Champion stuff from New York Comic Con. Pretty cool, and you know, all the Moose cards that he's gotten. Legion's still the same, MC Lounge sticker, a gut knife. Got a lot of knives. I'm a huge fan of Bladesmith. Alright, over here has changed a lot. Yeah, it's changed a lot. So, ooh, this isn't even turned on. Let me turn that on. This is from Marvel vs. Capcom. Look at that. And then you turn it on, boom, Infinity Stones, which goes great with my Grandmaster's dice that I won in the Futurism tournament, which you had to, if you didn't see that, I actually won it. You had brackets, and you had to fill out who you thought the community would vote on for a champion to be added to the game, which Angel of Vengeance won, which is created by the awesome Cat Murdoch. I have many stickers from her, and a keychain. I had a red Magneto one, but I gave it to my brother so we could have matching Magneto stickers. Pretty cool. A lot of this is 3D printed by Moose. He's a 3D artist who makes a lot of stuff, and he had a Patreon. He stopped running the Patreon, but you could every month you got an item. So yeah, like Emma Frost was one, the Maestro was one, CGR, Warlock. Every month was different, which is pretty cool. And then sometimes you do like special items that you could buy, and this was one of them, which is pretty sick. And then this tier 6 class catalyst, so I think I'm the only one in the world to receive one, is tech, because I'm gonna rank 3 my guillotine 2099 for my first rank 3. So it's like I would love to have a tech one because he kind of gave that to me along with the prize. But yeah, so yeah, my desk, you know, all my all my class catalog or class crystals over there. My stream deck, which, you know, I use to live stream, do stuff, clip stuff on Twitch, change the color of my room. You know, 3D printed stuff. My iPad that I use to stream, or this phone, just depends. That's my PS2, and then my PS3 and 4 is behind that. And then that's, like I said before, or I don't think I said, but this is my God of War 3 chest. It's Pandora's box. Yeah, I quite literally have Pandora's box. It actually opens. I put like my TV remotes in there, or anything that I need, that I'll occasionally need. You know, like I sell stuff on eBay. You can kind of see some of my packages down there. So I'll have my tape and my scissors in there. That's for my caffeine drinks. I like having like this caffeine powder called G Fuel. It's super good. Like a lot of drinks I don't like, and G Fuel is one of those, and I love them. Yeah, I have 3 monitors, pretty damn cool. And then obviously you just have, it's you know, I like my desk. I love having, just looking at stuff. You know, this is like, I sit in this chair and talk to you guys, and my camera's right there. My hat that I always wear, you can see me wearing that hat. Or I even have a second one. I play MCOC. I like to switch it up sometimes, like boom, MCOC hat. Over there is a MCU shirt. Sometimes, you know, it's hard, you know, MCU has so many movies, so I have a little cheat shirt to tell me about the timeline of the MCU. It's really cool. Over here is a New York Comic Con shirt, which is pretty sick, and my sign called Do Over 2 by the developers of the game. But yeah, this is about my stuff. I wanted to wait until I did this room tour until I got this in the mail. This is like a Marvel Legends series, Marvel's Maestro from Contest. Yeah, look at that. See his armor that he wears in the game. I didn't even know this existed until like last month, and I was like, dude, I gotta wait until I get this. But I bought it from Canada. It's like super rare. They didn't, they barely made any. So besides that, there's still like there's still a lot of stuff I don't have yet. Like this, I have this comes out next month, and I already have this already came out, but it's super expensive. These three have yet to, or sorry, these four. This one I think releases in the UK. These three haven't released yet, but I'm really excited. But yeah, this is my room tour. If you guys enjoyed, I really appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you want to see more stuff, or if you want me to go into detail on anything, just let me know. I can definitely do that. And yeah, it's been your boy JX, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.